some shit will get you right. Come and listen. Y'all ain't messing with the starting five. Who you kidding? Yeah, it's your mans and them. It's your mans and them. Ladies, you could pull up, we could talk, give advice. Fellas, we could laugh, we could joke about life. Gut shake, Kyrie, Bella, Austin, get it right. Yeah, it's your mans and them. It's your mans and them. Come and kick it with the coolest young man you can sit in. Going through some shit will get you right. Come and listen. Y'all ain't messing with the starting five. Who you kidding? Yeah, it's your mans and them. It's your mans and them. Ladies, you could pull up, we could talk, give advice. Fellas, we could laugh, we could joke about life. Gut shake, Kyrie, Bella, Austin, get it right. Yeah, it's your mans and them. It's your mans and them. Come and kick it with the coolest young man you can sit in. Going through some shit will get you right. Come and listen. Y'all ain't messing with the starting five. Who you kidding? Yeah, it's your mans and them. It's your mans and them. Ladies, you could pull up, we could talk, give advice. Fellas, we could laugh, we could joke about life. Gut shake, Kyrie, Bella, Austin, get it right. Yeah, it's your mans and them. It's your mans and them. Come and kick it with the coolest young man you can sit in. Going through some shit will get you right. Come and listen. Y'all ain't messing with the starting five. Who you kidding? Yeah, it's your mans and them. It's your mans and them. Ladies, you could pull up, we could talk, give advice. Fellas, we could laugh, we could joke about life. Gut shake, Kyrie, Bella, Austin, get it right. Yeah, it's your mans and them. It's your mans and them. Come and kick it with the coolest young man you can sit in. Going through some shit will get you right. Come and listen. Y'all ain't messing with the starting five. Who you kidding? Yeah, it's your mans and them. It's your mans and them. Ladies, you could pull up, we could talk, give advice. Fellas, we could laugh, we could joke about life. Gut shake, Kyrie, Bella, Austin, get it right. Yeah, it's your mans and them. It's your mans and them. Come and kick it with the coolest young man you can sit in. Going through some shit will get you right. Come and listen. Y'all ain't messing with the starting five. Who you kidding? Yeah, it's your mans and them. It's your mans and them. Ladies, you could pull up, we could talk, give advice. Fellas, we could laugh, we could joke about life. Gut shake, Kyrie, Bella, Austin, get it right. Yeah, it's your mans and them. It's your mans and them. Come and kick it with the coolest young man you can sit in. Going through some shit will get you right. Come and listen. Y'all ain't messing with the starting five. Who you kidding? Yeah, it's your mans and them. It's your mans and them. Ladies, you could pull up, we could talk, give advice. Fellas, we could laugh, we could joke about life. Gut shake, Kyrie, Bella, Austin, get it right. Yeah, it's your mans and them. It's your mans and them. Come and kick it with the coolest young man you can sit in. Going through some shit will get you right. Come and listen. Y'all ain't messing with the starting five. Who you kidding? Yeah, it's your mans and them. It's your mans and them. Ladies, you could pull up, we could talk, give advice. Fellas, we could laugh, we could joke about life. Gut shake, Kyrie, Bella, Austin, get it right. Yeah, it's your mans and them. It's your mans and them. Come and kick it with the coolest young man you can sit in. Going through some shit will get you right. Come and listen. Y'all ain't messing with the starting five. Who you kidding? Yeah, it's your mans and them. It's your mans and them. Ladies, you could pull up, we could talk, give advice. Fellas, we could laugh, we could joke about life. Gut shake, Kyrie, Bella, Austin, get it right. Yeah, it's your mans and them. It's your mans and them. Come and kick it with the coolest young man you can sit in. Going through some shit will get you right. Come and listen. Y'all ain't messing with the starting five. Who you kidding? Yeah, it's your mans and them. It's your mans and them. Ladies, you could pull up, we could talk, give advice. Fellas, we could laugh, we could joke about life. Gut shake, Kyrie, Bella, Austin, get it right. Yeah, it's your mans and them. It's your mans and them. Come and kick it with the coolest young man you can sit in. Going through some shit will get you right. Come and listen. Y'all ain't messing with the starting five. Who you kidding? Yeah, it's your mans and them. It's your mans and them. Ladies, you could pull up, we could talk, give advice. Fellas, we could laugh, we could joke about life. Gut shake, Kyrie, Bella, Austin, get it right. Yeah, it's your mans and them. It's your mans and them. Come and kick it with the coolest young man you can sit in. Going through some shit will get you right. Come and listen. Y'all ain't messing with the starting five. Who you kidding? Yeah, it's your mans and them. It's your mans and them. Ladies, you could pull up, we could talk, give advice. Fellas, we could laugh, we could joke about life. Gut shake, Kyrie, Bella, Austin, get it right. Yeah, it's your mans and them. It's your mans and them. Come and kick it with the coolest young man you can sit in. Going through some shit will get you right. Come and listen. Y'all ain't messing with the starting five. Who you kidding? Yeah, it's your mans and them. It's your mans and them. Ladies, you could pull up, we could talk, give advice. Fellas, we could laugh, we could joke about life. Gut shake, Kyrie, Bella, Austin, get it right. Yeah, it's your mans and them. It's your mans and them. Come and kick it with the coolest young young man you can sit in. Going through some shit will get you right, come and listen. Y'all ain't messing with the starting five, who you kidding? Yeah, it's your mans and them, it's your mans and them. Ladies, you can put it on.
God damn, Odell.
W.
Yo, we were just talking about niggas coming off of lap dances.
Whoa!
That sound mad messy,
How does
man.
that sound messy?
Oh, that's messy.
I feel like if you come off a lap dance, you weird, bro. Like you can't keep yourself together until like, I don't
Let
understand.
me ask you a question, Drew. You ready?
Yeah.
So, if you got a lap dance and you know you are about to come, for whatever reason you are about to, if you're about to come,
That's never
do you
gonna happen.
stop her?
Yes, I'm not
Or do
coming
you-
in my pants. Yo, what kind of shit?
So what if she's like, nah? What if she's like, nah?
That must be one hell of a lap
Wait.
dance that got you coming.
You said what?
What if she stop you because you're gonna try to push her off and she's just like, nah, I'm gonna keep going.
Nah, I mean, if she's giving me a lap dance and I'm about to nut, I'm obviously gonna move out. I'm not gonna nut. But I mean, I've never gotten a lap dance to the point where I was about to come. Like, that's never happened.
Yeah,
That's weird,
never
bro.
happened. Like if I'm
Man, you
not,
can't judge people. Man.
if I'm not
judging.
if I'm not penetrating,
judging.
it makes no like.
Exactly.
I'm gonna come in my
Oh.
jeans.
Little sensitive
some-
dick ass nigga.
Hey, some people got all the nerves.
If she grinding,
And what if they haven't had sex
For
for
the
mad
nerve,
long?
some niggas got some nerve.
They haven't had sex
Hey,
for
yo.
mad long.
I feel like when you don't have sex in a long time, it makes it harder to nut. That's my theory.
You backed up?
Oh hell no!
That's how I feel. I
Really?
I feel like it's harder for you to nut.
I
Yeah.
don't know about that.
I don't know.
like-
That don't
that's
sound
my
like
theory.
it's true.
I don't know.
That shit sound false.
Nah, you be mad sensitive.
Facts.
Mess around, just look at you, you nut. Just,
And she like, nigga, you wet?
hell yeah,
This nigga wet.
you too.
Nah, a girl told me a story about how she danced on a dude and he nutted in his pants and he had on sweatpants and she saw the whole thing.
See, that's different. That's different.
Oh, if you have on sweatpants,
If you have on sweatpants, that might be a little different.
it's the same thing.
No, it's not.
You
If you, all right, so if you get a lap dance in some jeans,
Yeah, some Levi denim.
I'm talking about
know
some.
about them Levi's.
I'm talking about some. I'm talking about some hard denim.
Yeah.
Nigga. If you come in
Some
nudies, nigga, some nudies. Like,
I remember when. Sorry.
if you come in some jeans, it's like damn nigga, what she that good? Her ass cheeks not chafed.
I don't know, man.
I remember when I was telling a couple of my friends back in the day. I was like, I never got a stiffy from a wine.
What?
Never.
That's
Never.
I've definitely.
I think my jeans was too tough.
I have.
So you didn't feel it?
Nah.
Nigga use spray starch. That's why.
So y'all got the stiffy from a wine?
Yes.
Hell
bro.
yeah, especially if they got a fat.
Oh,
ass,
You ever
bro.
got it and the girl was like, ooh, like they
Yeah,
stopped.
they
They
feel
stopped.
it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But did they ever
Yeah.
stop because you got hard?
I have never experienced that, Austin. Never.
That's because your dick's moving. I'm just joking.
Guilty. You are now watching Your Mans and Them live. I'm your man's Gus the Third.
I'm your man's Bello.
I'm your man's Austin Felix.
I'm your man's Kyrie.
And I'm your man Shakespeare.
And this is Your Mans and Them live, where your
Live
man,
convos live.
where live combos live.
Is that really what you was about to say?
Nah, I was trying to think of something else, but hey, man, I guess it's gonna stick.
Nah.
You are now watching Your Mans and Them live, where live combos live. I'm about to do a bid. Nah, I'm about to feed my kids.
Stop
Like,
rapping,
please,
bro.
Please, bro.
What?
Please.
Oh, okay, my
Please.
bad, y'all. How y'all feeling though? Y'all feeling good?
I'm good, man. I got my coffee. I just can't. Yo, I hit the sauna, and I haven't hit the sauna in mad long, and I feel amazing.
Oh, you went to that LA Fitness.
Yes, I feel like all the toxins in my body is out my body now.
I've never gone to the sauna in the gym
Oh.
before. I feel like it's like a little creepy because like, you know.
I'm not sitting in no
Yeah.
fucking sauna.
You said what?
I'm not doing no
Yeah, me
sauna.
either.
Bro.
Oh, now we too manly to sit in sauna.
Nah, you-
Damn, Skippy.
Wow.
Yep.
Yeah, you look
What?
like,
I don't understand. What's the problem?
I'd rather do a hot tub before I do a sauna.
You rather be in a hot tub with niggas than a sauna.
I never said that. I never said that. I never said that.
That's exactly what he
never
said.
that.
You
I never
you
said that.
implied it.
I
Mad,
never-
mad
I never
arms
implied
around
that.
each other,
I
sitting
never
around the
implied
tub.
that. I never implied that.
Mad bubbles.
I could take a hot shower.
Now
by
he
myself.
under the water doing the bubbles.
I would much rather be in a sauna than a hot tub.
Yeah. I mean, if I had a choice. I
First
wouldn't
of all,
do
hot
either.
tubs are gross.
Yeah.
I never did a sauna
Nigga,
before.
saunas are gross. The fuck are you talking about?
You're sharing bath water with other people.
You're sharing a whole fucking seat with other people. That's butt ass.
You got
I think the hot tub is worse.
you got a dude named Bill next to you. His legs open and shit like, yo, so how was your day?
Only people who stink be in the hot tubs, bro.
Only
They be
people.
smelling like shit.
How you know?
So people that time out. So people that
I've been in one before. I've been in one or two. That's how I know I don't like it.
You know, you like what?
That's how I know I don't like it.
Oh, I thought you said you like the hot tub. I was saying,
Nah,
damn.
and you feel so much better after a sauna. Come on.
Yeah, I'll pass. I'd rather do a sauna at my own house.
no, fuck it. I'll take a shower. Like let's avoid it.
Oh
I'll
my
take a shower.
God. All right, Mister, I got a sauna at my
What's
house.
the first thing we're gonna get into today?
Not no damn sauna.
Because we take hot showers. No.
Get into the to Snoop Dogg apologizing. I'm actually very proud of Snoop, man.
Yeah.
The fact that he came out and he issued an apology, and he felt like he disrespected, what's her name, Gail?
Yeah, that's her name.
He said that he disrespected her, and he was on Red Table Talk. You got the clip, Shake?
Yeah, I do. Don't press me.
But I really feel like it showed his maturity. The fact that he went online and what he said held weight because a lot of people were coming for her after his comments.
Mm-hmm.
So I think it was he manned up and apologized.
Mm-hmm. Do you think that was the right thing to do?
Apologize?
Yeah.
I wouldn't apologize.
Mm.
No.
What about you, Austin?
I'm not apologizing.
Facts.
Kyrie?
What you think?
You apologize?
Yeah, I am.
You would?
You still said it. Just
Shake.
fuck.
It's nothing wrong with apologizing. Even if you feel like you're not wrong about something, you never know whose feelings you could hurt.
Yeah.
So you can't tell somebody like, yo, you're wrong for being mad because I hurt your feelings. Like, no, I hurt your feelings. Like, you know.
Yeah.
Womp, womp,
I think the apology was
womp.
more of a public thing though.
I think it's the reaction. I think it deserved an apology because of the emotional outburst he created when he did
With people, yeah.
because
Yeah.
like it was like I tell people like you can disagree with somebody politely. You don't have to go about it by disrespecting somebody out, calling them out their name.
You think that disagreeing politely is a thing anymore, especially on social media?
I mean, do I think? I mean, I don't know. I don't think it is. I don't think anybody's polite on social media. From what I've seen, everybody's fucking.
I don't feel like anybody has disagreements that are civil anymore. I feel like everybody's either
Yeah, but you're not gonna call me a bitch and shit like that. Like, that's kind of fucked up.
but everybody's either on one or like all the way on one side or all the way to another side. Nobody wants to come to like a consensus and be like, let's just come to an agreement and say we agree to disagree.
I mean, but the question was, did Snoop Dogg make a mistake?
I didn't
with
get to answer
saying-
the first question.
Yeah, I'm about to get back to this to the question.
Oh.
Bring it back.
Are you remixing it?
Yeah.
I don't know.
My fault, I went a little fast.
Okay, Spike.
Nah, but
I
yeah,
was just gonna keep
was
it going.
Snoop Dogg apologized for calling Gail the B word?
Hold on, you didn't give me a water. You got all that fucking bucket of water and you didn't give me one.
All that fucking, but I don't even sound right, nigga. All that fucking bucket of water.
Yo, he sounded like he was demanding a raise.
Shake got the clip. He's about to play it right now.
I don't know which one to play.
You want to play Jada's reaction or you want to play Snoop Dogg's
I think
response first?
play
Jada
a
had a
Jay's reaction.
I think Jada's reaction right now is receiving a lot of what do you call it, negative responses.
Yeah, so Jada responded and shared with Snoop Dogg how she felt when she heard what he said about Gail, like how she felt as a woman. She said that like she felt disrespected, I believe, something like that. This is not verbatim. As Shake scrolls, we're gonna just.
So this is what I think.
I'm looking for that clip. I'm pretty sure.
I think what a lot of people do is they act off emotion and they go to social media and they do things that they probably didn't even think about it. And then they come back and they apologize and it's like the same song and dance over and over again. That's why I say I don't care about an apology. I don't care because you still did it, right? You did it even though it was out of emotion. Now your apology is like, oh, I wasn't thinking. I shouldn't have did that.
Like I said, I would apologize. I would apologize for how I said it, not what I said.
So you okay?
What does that mean?
Because if I'm coming off a little harsh, people say, oh, like you know what I'm saying? You came on a little strong.
Like calling her a bitch
I got it.
and saying that we gonna get you. or we gonna find you.
Not just a bitch, a dog ass bitch. But
Damn. That's what he said.
but yeah, I could understand where it's coming from because it was in the moment. It's like you just fresh off of, you know, the loss of Kobe Bryant, and then to have a publication speak on the person that you care about, it brings on that type of emotion where you're not gonna think about what you're saying. You just going off of emotion. Shit happens.
I was what Austin said. He said that he doesn't care for apology. So you don't care for being on the receiving end of it, or you like if you did it, if you said something that you felt was maybe out of character, would you apologize for it?
I would think before I said it.
I think you would. I agree.
I would think before I say
I
it.
feel like you would.
I feel like,
Sorry.
and I don't think Snoop had to apologize because I watched Gayle King talk about the interview, and it was like, if you really cared, like you have full control of what you ask, you know, even if the producers are telling you, but if you feel like it wasn't right to say something, you wouldn't have said it.
Exactly.
But
Like, I feel like that's a terrible moment so soon that you want to just decide to ask about things like that. Like, the man just passed. Like, you had no respect for his life or his family and, you know, the people around him and the people who are mourning. And you had no respect for it.
And that's another thing. Like, his wife, I don't know if that interview ever came out, but his wife going to see that interview. His kids are going to be watching that interview. Like, stuff like that circulates around forever. So maybe that's a past his young children never heard about.
So I think the better question is, did y'all have a problem with Snoop Dogg calling Gayle a bitch?
yes.
That's what I'm gonna want to know. Did y'all have a problem?
I did not have a
Snoop
problem
Dogg?
because I said that shit myself when I was watching. I was like, this is crazy.
I didn't have a
Can
problem
ask y'all
with it.
something?
I didn't
And
have a problem
This
with it.
is not like personal, but like to me, I felt like when he called her a bitch, the way he said it, it was OD flagrant. Like obviously, I felt like Gayle was OD wrong for what she did. I'm not taking anything from her, but like to me, I attributed somebody called my mom a bitch. Not saying he did, but if he did, how would I feel about that? I know she's wrong, but at the end of the day, I don't care how wrong she is. You're not gonna call my mom a bitch like that.
All right, so what you saying that, let me give you another example, right? So did you see Matt Barnes, what he said about what happened with him and James Harden's mom?
No,
So he actually told the story on his podcast. His podcast is dope.
Nah, it
dope.
is.
Shout out to it.
Yeah.
But he said that they were playing a game. They were playing Houston, and as he's playing, there's a woman who is just screaming at him and saying crazy things. Now she said, "Go back to whatever team he was playing for, you faggot ass bitch."
She said that to him.
She said that to him. He didn't know who she was, and he turns around and curses her out. Or he said, I don't remember what he said. He said something to her. Now he later found out that was James Harden's mom, and he went back and apologized and everything. But in that moment, is he wrong?
That doesn't apply to the Snoop Dogg situation because Gayle didn't attack.
No. In that moment,
Let me finish.
Let him
You
finish.
just cut me off.
It's about to be your what?
Hold on, sip your coffee real quick. Sip your coffee real
yeah.
You're not
quick.
gonna take
Sip
away
your-
from my
sip-
Mans
sip-
and Them
sip your
live
coffee
beef.
real
You're not gonna
quick.
take away.
What's beef?
Nah, don't point with the coffee. Sip the
what
coffee
I'm
real quick.
saying- What I was saying, so obviously she was dead wrong because she attacked him, especially calling him out his name. My thing is though, I feel like that doesn't apply to the Snoop Dogg and Gayle situation because Gayle didn't confront Snoop Dogg. Snoop Dogg confronted Gayle. If you get what I'm saying.
Yeah, but
So-
she in the same sense, she did something. She said something and did an action that invoked emotion out of someone. She said something. She tried to get something bad about Kobe Bryant, and we all know how beloved Kobe Bryant is. So that's still you're still hurting people when you do that.
I get that, but what I'm telling you, Drew, is you said an example, Matt Barnes, James Harden's mom was cursing at Matt Barnes' mom, right? That was a personal interaction between Matt Barnes and
I have a question when you're done.
and James Harden's mom.
Mm-hmm.
So to me, I feel like that doesn't apply to make it okay for Snoop Dogg to say what he said because it's still it never started with Snoop Dogg and Gayle. It started with Snoop Dogg confronting Gayle off of his emotions instead of Gayle confronting Snoop Dogg. Then I could be like, okay, I can understand because it was a personal attack between two parties.
Let me ask this question.
Okay.
How was Kobe in that moment going to defend himself?
I never said Gayle was
No,
wrong.
that's not what I'm. That's not what.
That's the question I'm asking.
Go ahead.
Because if as a friend and the fans, Snoop Dogg came to the defense of Kobe for somebody doing some sucker shit, because that's what it was, sucker shit. And in the moment with the whole Matt Barnes situation, he was there to defend himself. Kobe's not there to defend his name.
Okay.
So
I got a scenario that's different than the whole Matt Barnes, but this could be relatable. Rest in peace to Nipsey Hussle. When Kodak Black made statements about Lauren London and the game reacted, right? It's a similar situation. It's very soon for you to be saying that people are mourning, the family is involved. Yeah. You're a public figure. Why are you making statements like that? Yeah. You know? And it's the same situation. How much backlash the game get? Why? Because he's attacking a guy? Or people are feeling sorry for Gail because Snoop called her a bitch. But Kodak probably got death threats. You know, like, yo, you're not good in LA. You're not good over here in the West. Like, you know, so it's like, it's the same. It's pretty much the same situation, but just different people.
That's a good example.
I think
in each situation though, they took the death personally, right? In the Kobe and the Nipsey Hussle situation, Game knew Nipsey. He took it personally. In the Kobe Bryant situation, Snoop knew Kobe. He took it personally. He played for LA. Snoop is from LA. It's still something that you take personal.
All right, so hold on. I'm just gonna keep it, like, because I feel like we kind of saying the same thing over and over. This situation and the situation we talking about basically triggered emotion, raw emotion, and the raw emotion could be translated, and it could be disrespectful. Like, the raw emotion could be disrespectful.
Facts.
Snoop Dogg is apologizing for that raw emotion. Yeah. He felt like the message was correct, but what he said was disrespectful, and he's apologizing for that extra disrespect, even though he knows that Gail disrespected her. I asked you guys how y'all feel about it. Austin said he was cool with the bitch.
No, you said how we felt. You said would we apologize, right?
I asked you guys, did y'all feel the type of way Snoop Dogg calling Gail a bitch?
I don't feel no type of I don't feel sorry for her at all.
Okay, you don't feel sorry.
I wouldn't have said it, but I don't feel sorry for her.
Okay, Austin, would you?
I don't feel sorry.
Okay, you don't feel sorry.
Nah.
Kyrie said he would have never said that. Shake, you don't feel sorry. No. I personally would never said those words, but I felt like I would got those messages. I would got that message across. When he said that, I was like, "Damn!"
I said
it's
that
like,
shit at the same time.
I feel like it didn't make him look good. It didn't make him look good. It was like he stooped down.
Yes,
that's how I looked at it. I was like,
can we say though, like, Snoop is known for cursing people out on social media?
Has he ever cursed a woman out?
That's what I was gonna say. It was never. I don't know if he ever cursed out a woman. He probably did, but it's never public. It was never this big. Like, he never went this hard on somebody.
But we should get into Jada's response.
Yeah.
Because I feel like that right now.
I gotta pee. I gotta pee.
Nah, bro. No.
We got like another 45.
We could play the video while he go.
Yeah, play the video. I'll be back.
Go Tinker.
We ain't shout out nobody in the chat.
Yeah, shout out
to Joella.
Shout out everybody. Shout outs to Ella Joella. Shout outs to everybody that's in the group chat. Thank you guys for joining. I want to see some comments. I want to see some names. Hello, how you doing? Can I see something?
Reggie say he hear reverb. That means y'all talking too loud.
Or that means
That is peaking.
yeah.
Less yelling and just talk to the mic.
Oh, okay.
Who you think was yelling though?
Drew.
Well, the camera's off, so.
Well, how y'all doing, guys? How y'all doing? Thank you guys for joining the podcast. It's Wednesday, all right? You where you should be right now. You're about to listen to I'm about to hear me freestyle on the real.
No.
You want to play the clip?
Damn, nigga, I thought you was getting the clip already.
Yeah. Nah, he had the clip. I just wanted to just to acknowledge the people that's in the audience and want to. I said I'm about to freestyle. Somebody left. That's disrespectful. But Shake about to play the clip right now. And yeah.
Yo, I'm your man's Austin Felix.
I'm your man's just the third. I'm your man's.
That made me lose the fucking.
Why did you run away from it? But yeah, what y'all guys think about the whole situation? Was Snoop Dogg wrong? Was Snoop Dogg wrong for apologizing? Let us know. Would you have apologized would you apologize for your a raw emotion, like something that you said without thinking?
I wouldn't say he's wrong for apologizing. I'd say he just didn't need to.
Even if it was like
now, he probably apologized, like Ella Joella said in the chat,
business?
because of business and endorsements, which is the business route to do. But I'm pretty sure deep in his heart, he probably like, I didn't want to fucking apologize if it wasn't for this deal. And corporate companies be telling people to apologize.
Yeah, the PR people be like, it's just
You need to-
it's just
yeah.
like one sentence.
If you tell someone that they need to apologize,
Nigga, you gonna dry your hands?
talk-
fucking gloss
Come
on
on,
it.
man.
if you
Coronavirus is going around. You talking about my bad?
if you tell someone that you need to apologize, it's not a real apology.
Hands smell like fish now.
Shit. Hope it's not bad.
He probably was told he needs to apologize.
Huh?
I said I think Snoop Dogg was probably told that he needs to be apologized.
He said his mom was the biggest influence on him apologizing.
Yeah.
His mom spoke to him and told him that he needed to
All
apologize.
right, let's hear the clip, guys.
She like Gail
Y'all didn't play
probably.
the clip yet?
First came out
We were looking for it.
and you said what you said, you know, in regards to Gail. My heart dropped. I felt like not only were you talking to Gail, but you were talking to me. I was like, oh no, Snoop has now taken his power flow away from me, away from Willow, away from my mother. Right? I was like, oh, if this is what's happening, I was like, not Snoop. Right? And so that's one of the reasons why I felt like I really wanted to have the conversation with you in the spirit of healing.
Why you laughing?
Cause this shit's so dramatic.
Word. Yo,
Word.
nah.
She's like,
Yo, that's all the
Yeah,
red
I
table
know.
talk is, though.
I got-
Wow.
When did we like? Cause they've been doing this for mad long, and now everybody's like, I don't like Jada. Da, 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 da. She's been doing interviews before this, and all of a sudden she do this interview, and now y'all talking about she's been dramatic. She's been
Nah,
saying,
yeah,
we're
it's
mad
yo,
long.
literally.
Like, what are y'all
Watch,
surprised about?
watch another episode of that shit. All you hear is oh my god, yes.
absolutely.
Because they in the spirit, nigga. What you mean?
My thing
Shut your
is, I don't understand how Snoop could have potentially took, power away from you and your daughter and your mother. He directed it towards one person.
Yeah, he made it clear.
And he made it clear. He didn't say fuck Gail and all you bitches. All right. He made it clear who he was talking to.
But sometimes women would be like, there's a divine femininity, something like that.
Explain
and
to me what that is.
all women are connected, something like that. I don't know. Some women would say that all women are connected. So I don't know if that was the argument. Then they can use that.
I guess I could understand how, like, if you disrespect a woman of Gail's caliber and age, it could kind of be seen. It could kind of be seen like you talking to someone's mom. So like
my
you
grandmother.
said, Kyrie.
Nigga, I don't even know who Gail King was. I don't even know what she do. I
She
swear to
Oprah
God.
friend professionally.
That's all I know. literally, that's all I know.
Yo.
If somebody said, "Tell me something about Gail King," she Oprah friend.
How you a professional friend?
I mean,
There's a lot of them on Instagram.
No, very true.
All right, so
Moving on?
Yeah, are we done with this? Are we done?
Yeah, I'm done with this.
We done.
No, I'm
We
We can play Snoop Dogg. Play Snoop Dogg's thing. Yeah.
Sure that what I said was said the right way, and I wanted to make sure that the message was across that we love Kobe and be respectful of Vanessa and those kids.
Yes.
That's what the
I
whole
wanna say yes
intent
now.
was,
Right.
to protect that woman
They give me
and
the
the
album
babies
type.
over there because she's still breathing.
Yeah.
And let's give them that respect.
Right.
Imagine he was on there like, nah, fuck that. I'm not apologizing. I stand by what I said.
They would have got a lot of ratings.
It would have got a lot of
He would
ratings.
have been like, oh,
Imagine he defended. He stood on what he said. Anyway.
he would have been like, man, fuck y'all.
Anyway.
Fuck you. Fuck set it off. Fuck with my hair.
Moving on.
Moving on. Deontay Wilder.
Lost.
Are y'all disappointed that he lost? First of all, did y'all catch the fight?
I didn't. I caught the highlights.
I went out after the fight.
I streamed that shit on Twitter. Somebody like I just searched in the Twitter bar and like somebody was streaming most of the fight on there. So I was catching like Wilder getting his ass beat by Fury.
Oh, that's what they doing on Twitter?
I heard,
Yeah,
I don't give out the
Twitter's a
secrets.
wild place.
I heard he got
Twitter's
beat
a wild
up the
place.
whole time.
He got
Did,
washed.
did y'all expect him to win?
I don't know.
I
I don't
I
know.
was in the middle the whole time.
I expected him to win.
Really?
I don't know boxing like that, but I did. From what I heard about
know
him is
shit
that
about
he's not the best boxer, but he has a big right hand.
He's a knockout. He's a knockout hitter. He's not a skilled,
Knockout artist?
And from-
yeah,
and
he's
I-
not a skilled.
From what I
boxer.
saw, the last fight, he was getting outboxed. The last fight too.
Yeah, that was a it sounded like it went out. It was a controversial fight. Many people say Fury should have won that one.
Yeah.
But it was funny because he was talking about how like he lost because of the whole outfit that he came out in.
Yo.
His female outfit.
Bruh.
So people are like, yo, bro, like just take the L, like blah blah blah, like don't blame it on your garment.
Right. He put on the outfit the night before. So he knew how much it weighed. Like if you knew it was heavy, you could have been like.
And then he said he had
That
on
means his
for,
legs was really
he
tight.
said he had on for like what 15 minutes before he walked out.
Facts.
He's wearing 40
Nigga, nobody
pounds.
told you go out there in fucking Roman armor.
Like it's
You
300
go,
and
what?
shit.
You going
That
in the
shit look
box.
crazy.
Even
like,
if it's true, it's like I was saying, it's like he did it. It was your decision to do it. So if
I
you
know it's
lost,
part of
you
the
lost
show,
because of
but-
you.
I know it's part of the show, but like, bruh, I feel like you shouldn't even blame it on the. You lost.
You think it's gonna be a rematch?
You got.
I don't
no,
think they
he
should
already-
do a
he already,
rematch.
He already agreed to it.
He agreed to it, but
They signed-
Tyson Fury didn't.
I don't think Tyson Fury
I don't know.
should. He should go for that other dude.
Anthony Joshua.
Yeah, yeah.
He ain't gonna fight him again
What you say?
I wouldn't fight him again.
unless if the check is nice.
If I
It's gonna
felt
be a
I beat
fight.
you the first time and I beat you the second time, I'm not gonna fight you.
They
a
gotta
third
go
time.
one more time because the first one was a draw. The second one,
What's the best out of three, nigga? Right?
Yeah, that means he
Bro,
won.
he was whooping. Listen, Wilder gonna come back for that. We want him to do well. He was whooping
It's
his
Black History Month.
ass,
Come on.
so I don't think Fury's gonna want to fight. I think he wants to fight Anthony Joshua.
He should.
Mm.
Yeah, I don't think there's any reason
Why would
for
he
them
fight?
to fight.
Yeah, why would he
Actually,
fight him again?
Honestly, Wilder has to go through more fights before he goes through
I agree.
Fury.
I agree.
So,
And it's crazy though the fact that he switched. So apparently he switched up his whole camp. So he went to like this camp that's like offensive, offensive based and offensive minded, Crunk Gym or something like that.
yeah.
And
he fired him.
he fired his trainer.
Trainer, yeah.
But he went he was walking what's his name down. He was walking
Who's he?
Tyson Fury was walking Deontay Wilder down, and he wasn't used to that. Like he saw like the last fight, he the 12th round when he got knocked down and he got back up.
Yeah.
He started walking him down and he saw like, oh, he looks kind of weird fighting backwards. Like,
He
he's
can't
not
fight
really-
backwards.
Yeah, he's a knockout artist. And you know what they say about people who can throw, knockout? You have to get in close so that they don't have that
All
momentum.
he was doing is jabbing.
Exactly. Hey man.
It just wasn't a good look. Like you know what I'm saying? I always root for the black guy, but you just
We all do.
I'm like, damn, like you really got your ass handed to you. It's like when you get outboxed,
I'm sorry.
when you get outboxed, it's completely different than just losing regularly. Like you got outboxed. All you known for is really just having that one swing. And it's time for you to go back to the drawing board. You already did a good job. You fired your trainer. Now it's time for you to learn how to box. Even though it's this late in your career, you already got 40 plus wins and one loss because of this. It's time for you to learn how to box.
Yeah, he like 40. He's like 40. What? 42, 1-1.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yo,
Like,
Reggie,
that's amazing.
Reggie said he low key looked like the Lord Zed from Power Rangers. I said the same thing. I said he looked like a Power Rangers villain. Like that costume was ridiculous.
And he licked his neck too, right?
Yo, he licked the blood off his neck. I've
Nah,
never
he-
seen no nasty shit like
They
that.
do it for real.
He did do it. He licked his blood.
Nigga, it wasn't me. Why you yelling at me?
Nigga, I was about to say
That
that
is
shit look
gross.
real.
He licked his neck.
Nigga
I
said
was
he
like,
wanted to
yo,
taste blood.
What do y'all
I already
think
kissed him on
about?
the forehead too.
Yeah, after the fight. Yo, imagine you lose to someone and they kiss you on
Yo,
the forehead.
nigga, we fighting again. I don't care.
Don't kiss me on my
A
forehead.
lot of fighters who respect each other. They
Yeah,
do that.
that's true. But
Because
what do
it's
y'all?
like it's they're in a sport together. It's not like
But I lost, nigga.
True.
Wait till tomorrow.
but y'all fought. Like when McGregor beat Cowboy.
Yeah, Cowboy. Yeah,
He
kissed
respected
on
him.
the
They respect each other. We fighting, but we respect each other.
forehead. I
I don't
like
think they was cool like that behind the scenes. Well, we don't know. So
who Floyd. I mean,
no, Deontay Wilder and
I don't know.
Fury Kid.
What do y'all think about his trainer throwing in the towel, and Deontay getting mad at him for doing it?
Sometimes you gotta act against somebody's best interest.
Yeah.
Well,
Wait,
I
you
guess in a sort of way, I think I'm saying it wrong, but Deontay Wilder thought he could have kept going, but as a trainer, like, bro,
Yeah.
like his ears, like he just looked like
Yeah, you could.
That's what you hired me for, nigga. Like you get mad at me for.
Had a brain
fucking
hemorrhage.
died,
You from the ear. He said he would rather die in the ring than throw in the towel. But
You
we didn't want
dumbass.
to see that.
Yo, who fired the camp though? That's what Fury fired the camp.
No, Fury fired his coach, I believe.
Mhm.
Don't quote me though, but he fired his coach because his coach
Okay.
taught a certain way. He's taught a certain style of fighting, and he hired a coach known for an offensive style.
Oh, for this
Yeah,
match.
exactly, because he
Okay.
saw the
He
cracks
wanted
in the
to
armor.
push Wilder back.
So he
Exactly.
came prepared.
Yeah, he had a whole game plan.
All right. Shit, moving
And
forward.
then I heard that Deontay Wilder was gonna fire or fired his coach for throwing in the towel. I don't know if that's true though. I think he said something like he's not gonna have a job or something.
Speaking about somebody not having a job again, let's talk about Harvey Weinstein.
Yo,
transitions.
yo, you know that man that's supposed to be in Rikers? That's crazy.
Wait, what?
Yes.
He's gonna be at Rikers Island?
Yes.
Oh shit.
Smooth
lit.
Jack.
He says lit.
YMATL.
He gonna be in there fighting for his life. Yo, it's crazy how you can go to Rikers Island for a fucking parking ticket, go to jail, and you'll be in there with murderers and Harvey Weinsteins.
That's
Yup.
how bad Rikers
Nah,
is,
Harvey
like,
Weinstein.
Oh yeah.
That's why they trying to close Rikers.
Yeah.
I just spoke to someone who worked for the mayor. He said that they're not gonna close it anytime soon. The goal is 2026.
That's because people are complaining about them closing it.
You know
Because
why,
you know,
right?
you know where they were putting them,
Because they're
right?
gonna put them in
In the
city
boroughs,
jails. Yeah.
Yeah, they're gonna do borough-based jails, and
But,
people are
like-
like they don't want jails in their boroughs.
Y'all
All the
want,
community boys is like, y'all crazy.
Yeah, I know.
you see how you
Shit.
got Rikers Island? Yeah, leave them there.
One way in, one way out.
Exactly.
But the dude was telling me that there's like 7 sections in Rikers that they don't use.
Yeah, it's a big place.
Yeah, so why not
Bro,
just
it's an
renovate?
island.
Why not just renovate that and just use that?
Who want to spend money?
Who's gonna put there? College?
Somebody
University.
crib. Rikers
University.
Rikers daycare.
I mean, that'd be a fire. That'd be a fire, luxurious ass island.
Shit.
For college?
Nah, I'm just saying, like, if it wasn't a
Oh,
jail,
for
yeah.
the jail? Hell yeah.
But he's not even in jail right now. He's in what? The hospital, right?
Bellevue Hospital.
He had a panic attack or something.
He's in
Shit.
He's in Bellevue.
Yeah.
You might as well be in jail. Shit.
Wait, he had a panic attack?
Could you imagine?
He
Of
had a
course
panic
he had a
attack.
panic attack. Somebody say you gotta go to Rikers. What, did you have a panic attack?
Somebody tell me I gotta go to Bellevue. I would have had a panic attack.
I don't know. I think he might. You might be right.
Wait, don't they got an infirmary in the jail?
Yeah.
Got money.
Yeah,
They not
that's
gonna put him
that's
in-
what I was hinting towards.
Yeah,
I
he
gave you the
about
alley
to.
hoop.
You did.
Listen,
Yeah.
it's about time, man. Send that nigga away.
So he lost. I mean, he's guilty.
He's
Tired
guilty.
of seeing this
He's
nigga
guilty
walk
of
around free.
a couple charges. He
Mm.
got like there was like I think he wasn't guilty of like one of the serious charges, but he's still facing time and he still got a court case in LA.
Did they find
so
him guilty on evidence?
I think there was evidence in a couple of counts, but then there were a couple of charges, but then there was like one serious charge where there was like a lack of evidence or
Yeah.
something like that.
Because I just read an article about a man who got out after like 20 years,
Oh yeah.
and
Listen, I don't
and somebody who a judge said you're guilty, but 20 years later, like, no, nigga, I wasn't guilty.
You think
That's
he
the dude
you
that gave
think he-
1.5 to? 1.5
Yeah,
mil?
that's crazy though. Like,
Why you not giving more than 1.5 million?
1.5 million.
so when a judge say you guilty, sometimes you're not guilty. When they say you innocent, sometimes you're not innocent.
That's the law.
That's really up to the jury, though.
That's really the universe.
Shit.
Like, imagine you really didn't do it, and then everybody like, he did it. Shit, he did it. Like, y'all motherfuckers wasn't even there.
That's a fact.
Shit.
They
man,
gotta
like,
give me more than 1.5 million.
Bro, that
That's-
should be. But I'll be trying to.
How you going? And then do they take taxes out of that? I always thought
Probably.
about that.
This is America.
Probably.
They take taxes out of your breath.
I'm dead.
Yo, shit. Imagine you gotta start paying for oxygen, nigga. That's the future.
I think people do pay for oxygen.
Still already, right?
fact.
That's
Yo,
that
20
medical
years,
condition.
20 years of your life down the drain. 20,
Yeah.
1.5 is not enough.
Because a group of people found you guilty. That
You
wasn't,
gotta-
that wasn't even there.
Word. You
I don't even know what his charges were. I'm
Shit,
just tight for him. Like, bro, what?
Shit, and then you gotta think about inflation, nigga. Like, come on, you gonna give me 1.5 million for
Bro,
real?
that's only $75,000 a year. That's it.
That's
you gonna have to
it.
give me a $1 million every year. I
20
spent in
mil.
jail for my life.
Exactly. 1 mil every year that I spent in jail.
And that's
exactly.
just a bare minimum.
How much did the Central Park 5 get?
Not enough.
I don't think
They got, what is
They
it,
got a
40 mil?
Netflix special.
Yeah,
Shit.
No, they got like
Honestly-
40 mil, right? To split in between them? I want to say it was like a 40
I
mil
feel like they
settlement.
cashed out when it came to the movie, though. So
I mean,
Shit, maybe.
Yeah, I don't know.
Nah, I want
you
to.
know they have credits, and
Shit,
whoever
shit.
gets, those credits.
Speaking of,
more
Think
of
about
the
it though. There's people in jail who died,
Damn, fucked up your whole transition.
who died being innocent.
Yep.
Like there's
Yeah.
people who actually went and served their whole time and they were innocent and they died in jail.
Because a group of
Yeah.
people said that they were guilty.
Exactly.
A group of people that wasn't there.
that shit been going on since
Slavery.
forever.
1776.
Yeah, nigga. Before that, yo, people been setting people up like the judge, the jury, everybody in cahoots.
That's a democracy, man.
I'd be so
Yeah.
sick.
Shit, though. We need somebody to pin on it. Hey, Jeffrey, come here.
Jeffrey.
Shit. What happened?
Look at him. What you think? Look at him. He looked like he could do that shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, you did it. I'll be tight.
Yeah, so are we all happy about the Harvey Weinstein?
I mean, there's nothing for me to celebrate about.
It's
not
not
happy.
over. It's not over. He got more people to, you know what?
Yo.
He got more cases, more court cases.
Yeah,
to,
how was Bill Cosby tweeting out of jail?
Yo, that's what I want to know.
And this man, did you read his tweet? He was talking about how it's a travesty and XYZ.
But people have iPads and stuff, and depending on where you are, you can have an iPad, you can have a computer, you have computer time and all that stuff.
like that, I feel like that's like the wrong time to tweet. If I was him,
What, when Harvey Weinstein's getting convicted?
yeah, especially in like
What if Bill
Yeah,
Cosby?
what was his tweet? You tight?
You
I
stupid.
think it was support of like,
Harvey Weinstein.
Yeah.
It was to support for real?
yeah, that's why people's like, bro.
He's like, listen, man, it's not that bad in here, bro. You got an
You
iPad.
stupid.
Hold up, my guy
Just
Reggie
pull up.
Porter got a question. He
Do
said,
the crime, do the time.
how come everyone only God should judge, but we got a whole judicial system of humans? It's a good question.
Tell you something.
That's above my pay grade, Reggie.
I feel like the judicial system was here to have order amongst the people, quote unquote. But when they say only God can judge, that's like your soul. That's like eternal. So
I think
Did you really just explain that?
I tried.
I think what it is. But don't that come from the Bible? Only God could judge or something like that?
I've been hearing that forever.
Yeah. So
We sentence people to death all the time, till this day.
Ain't that one of Tupac
Till this
songs?
day.
what?
The lyric? Only God could judge me. Ain't that one of
He
Tupac?
said, "Nah, fuck that."
I don't know.
You don't know?
I don't know. You older than me. So you was born around that time. Nigga, tell me, nigga. Was that a song?
I think it was. But yeah.
Moving forward, how would y'all feel about your girl giving you guys rental carpet?
Gus. Wow.
Just play that in between every transition.
Yo, if it's not
This
smooth.
is your Mans and Them live transition
Nah, Reggie,
song.
I definitely agree with you though. I do feel like it's kind of crazy how we judge, we sentence people, and we say only God can judge.
Think about this, Reggie. For the years that this country been operating, there's a lot of things that evolved and changed, and there's a lot of things that did not evolve and change, and that's one of the things that did not.
Facts.
That's a fact.
Which is crazy,
Y'all want to have the conversation?
because the system, the jail system is racist and corrupt.
Wait, I want to ask you guys. Y'all think there should be they should do changes to the Constitution?
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
I think so too.
Hell yeah.
I feel like
I agree.
the principles and
I concur.
things back then is so different from what it is now.
I.e. slavery.
Huh? Yeah,
I.e. slavery.
facts.
Yeah.
But I feel like everyone's mindset and the way technology is like it's due for a refresh. Like,
Yo, do
shit.
you
Do you think they will do that?
No,
Yeah.
What if they had like
they live by that shit.
What if they had like a timetable to where it updated according to the times?
They should write that in the
They should,
Constitution.
right.
After 200 years, these rules should be rewritten.
I
I
don't
think
think
adjusted.
I don't think they were progressive.
I think
enough
what
for that.
The world.
do you
will be
think
Niggas
that
be like, I can't wait till year 200,
they
man.
look at the Constitution and I guess they be like it's always open for interpretation, right? They always interpret like they interpret.
Because the way you just lean up to the mic,
Don't they interpret
pulling your chin
it?
here.
You know they use it to their benefit. That's everybody.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
It's to the benefit of whoever's in power. So.
Yeah.
The whites. But yo, do you know that they recently just put lynching down as a federal hate crime?
Yeah, I saw that.
Like recently.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
That shit is wild.
Yep.
It took them this long.
This is America.
That's crazy. Rosmika said they'll say only God can judge them until God actually judges them. Ha 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 ha. Yeah, that sounded so sinister. She said, "Then the party is over." LOL. Reggie said, "So it says." Reggie said, "So it says, in God we trust. Then why we put humans on the witness stand?"
Damn, this sounds like a very
Look here, Da Vinci Code.
But since I was younger, I always asked, like, what makes you qualified to judge me? Like,
That's a fact.
as in, like, I'm talking about, like, The criminal, like, you are a human just like me. You just wear a robe.
Degrees and
Not even
connections.
Got it.
that. Not even that.
Maybe
You a
that's it.
human just like me. I just got caught.
Not even
You done did some foul shit in your life.
not even getting caught. You remember talking about somebody that's innocent, like that's the what is it? What's it? Not the loophole, but that's the fucked up shit about the system, the court system. It's just like you could dead be innocent. This is somebody that's supposed to, you will hope to get everything right. Like, okay, I'm the judge. I can obviously see that this is, this is right, this is wrong. But that's not the case. That's fantasy that the judge would get everything right. Or the judge is actually ethical.
Yeah.
That's the fantasy. That's what I'm just saying. I just hope I don't ever get, God forbid I ever get in a situation where I get set up and shit like that.
That's a fact.
It's the jury. It's the people, our peers, so-called, who are supposed to be unbiased when they're most of them.
So when I
mostly
go to
everybody has
when I go to
biases in their
jury
life.
duty, just make sure everybody's in this.
I've never been to jury. I think I'm doing something wrong here.
I've never been to jury duty.
All right, cool.
Me neither.
Cool,
Me
cool.
neither.
Because I was like, maybe I'm gonna get a
Nah.
letter in the mail talking about I gotta turn myself in. Because
I
I
ain't
never
never
got
been
no
in.
mail
Ain't.
about jury duty.
Maybe we
Pay
don't.
taxes.
They don't
No.
pluck niggas from Queens from the
Wait,
list.
what? What you said?
Wait,
They don't pluck
what?
niggas from Queens from the
Oh,
list.
this yeah, word.
Nah, we
You
don't
said
do
an
that
F word.
here.
So
Reggie said, God always answers our prayers, right? I should be good.
all right, so
Yeah, this
what
You
would
know
conversation
what?
going
You know
on.
whose prayers did not get answered? Did y'all see the video where the girl gave the rental property to her boyfriend? I don't think her
Yo,
It's Yah Mans and Them live transition music. We are transitioning in
we
three.
dead gonna play that every
2,
time.
go,
play
Kyrie.
play the clip.
Okay.
He got-
we got-
clip,
we-
man.
we
You
don't
gotta
gotta
search
play
for the clip.
We don't gotta play
This
the
nigga
clip.
should be ready. Yeah.
Do we gotta play the clip?
I
I
mean-
think we gotta say what happened.
No, we don't gotta play the clip.
Yeah.
You
Yeah,
can't
it's
even
gonna
tell
take
what's
mad
going on.
time.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you right.
Plus, the clip don't even give you that much context. When I watched it, I was like, was he mad or like?
wait, you didn't think there was enough content?
Well, it
So
can be.
someone explain the video.
Okay,
to
I
the people
explained
watching.
it. So
ahead.
based off the video, a lovely girlfriend wanted to treat her boyfriend to a rental property as a birthday gift, but the boyfriend's reaction was not.
Gus, just tell a damn story.
Wait, what happened? All right, so basically, she presented the rental property as a gift. She showed him like, "This is yours," and he was like, "For real? Word?
He was
I wanted a
expect-
Rolex.
Yeah, he was expecting.
That's what
a
I wanted. I
Rolex.
wanted a Rolex. You gonna give me a rental property? What am I gonna do with that? Huh? I'm gonna make money with a rental property."
That's not what he said.
But that's how I seen it.
Yeah,
What
because
do
I didn't see none of that shit.
It just
I was
looked like he was.
just didn't seem as enthusiastic about the
rental
gift.
property.
But is that a problem?
No,
Like if you get,
I don't think it is.
if you
Explain what a rental property is.
wait,
I would hope people.
What is a
know
rental property?
It's a property that you invest in and you have people rent out. And you take all the money in. So it's basically you purchase a property.
So after 2
and you
months,
rent it out.
3 months, he could buy his own motherfucking Rolex.
Mm.
And then 4 months later, he could buy another motherfucking
So
Rolex.
the rental property
But you
could
take
have
one
bought
Rolex at the
the
time.
Rolex. Wow.
but
That-
you never know with rental properties. Sometimes they don't give you
Some
the
return on investment.
return on
Yeah.
the ROI on the investment.
Mhm.
So like it could be basically a wash.
yeah.
That's
So-
what he said.
That's what he said.
The first thing he said was, "I'm gonna have to fix this shit up."
Yeah. That's
Oh,
what
he
he
did
said.
say that.
He
Yeah, you're
said,
right.
Now I think we have to. We don't know context about this whole thing. We don't know.
She said she knew his response was going to be that way.
right.
Yeah.
But I'm just, and if I'm playing devil's advocate,
Go
we
ahead,
don't.
play devil's advocate.
we
Joe.
don't know the
Sonic.
The
context.
devil is a liar, though.
We don't know if he already had investment properties. We don't know if
We know he didn't have a Rolex.
exactly. We don't know. We don't know his situation. Yeah,
This nigga
the
McMill.
gift, the gift was. It's amazing for you to give someone a gift. I would have rather taken an investment property than a Rolex, hands down.
That's a fact.
But we don't know his situation. We don't know what he got. And what if she promised him a Rolex and she comes with an investment property? You don't. If someone promised you something and they get you something else, but you were really expecting that one thing, you wouldn't get mad?
So I think it all goes into. Nah, but you.
I don't expect anything, so you can't ask me that.
That's not the question.
Nigga said, I don't
Nah,
expect
but
anyone
honestly,
to give me anything
if
ever.
that was me, like if I really like, if somebody gave me something that I
Slow
didn't
it down.
want, I would hold it in because I obviously I'm, like I would
Like a
tell you,
fart.
like I'd be like, oh yeah, I'd be like, thank you so much, blah blah blah. But you know, like later on, I'd be like, you know, honestly, like I really appreciate the gift, but I really wanted X, Y, and Z. But I, like I said, this was a really good gift. But you know,
You ain't getting
What
no
if
more
you?
gifts.
I'm gonna follow up with that devil's advocate thing. What if it was a bad investment and you looked at the place? It was like, this is bad. Like I know what you said. You wouldn't like you would filter your reaction out of respect for you gave me a rental property. The thought matters. Like thank you, but shit trash.
wait, hold on, I gotta. Well, it's true. Like you ever got a card and you think there was money in there, and like the person gives you the card and they're waiting for you to respond because they want you to read the bullshit that they wrote in the card.
Nah, it could be love.
And no, you're right. It could be love, but you want the money.
That shit happened all the time as a kid.
It happened to my sister.
Where's the money? You throw the card.
My sister got the card, and she was like shaking it because she's like, "Where's the money?" And we were all like, "Yo, she really did that." Like,
Nah, but don't give me no card with no money in it though.
why not?
Cause I'm a kid and I need money.
What money you need?
He don't even know what he said just now. Don't give me no
But I feel
card
like that-
with money in it.
That's a perfect example. Like you get something like that.
I'd be like, nigga, I read enough in school. Where the cash at?
Facts.
Did he make men
All
look
these damn
bad?
Poems.
Did he make men look bad?
No.
Did he make himself look
He made
bad?
himself look bad.
You don't
Okay.
represent
I
me.
think it was more, even if he didn't appreciate the rental property, I think it was more so the fact that he seemed very ungrateful to the fact that someone just purchased something for you and gave it to you. Regardless, it's a gift. Even if you don't really, even if it's not really what you wanted, appreciate the fact that someone gave you something. And I think that's my biggest thing.
I'm pretty
about it.
sure she was embarrassed.
Yeah, OD. But she said she knew this is how he was gonna react.
I mean, if,
She probably told the nigga to start the camera. She was like, "Start the camera. Watch this."
Why would you? If you know. If you know that he's gonna react like that, why would you get that gift? I feel like that's like
It's
a
a
setup
setup?
as well.
Yeah.
Like you like, okay, I'm playing devil's advocate. Like, how genuine were you with the gift? Like with the whole setup with the phone and shit like that. Like, were you doing that for the reaction that you were gonna get because you knew that he was gonna react that way, or
I think
you
so.
were genuinely like invested in getting this rental property? Because I feel like if you were invested and somebody said, "Yo, I don't want that shit," I'd have been mad as fuck.
Yeah.
Like I went out and got you a fucking property.
Yeah.
And you in my face on camera said, "I want a Rolex." Nigga, a Rolex?
Yeah. She was expecting it.
But that's
And that's what makes me like
Yeah.
question some of it a little bit because you want to put it on camera so that people can see his reaction because you know that most of everyone's like, "What the fuck is wrong with this dude?"
Yeah.
I think what both this could be another aspect of it too, because both sexes do this, men and women, where you push your vision on somebody. Like if she's a successful
Have you
business
ever done
owner,
that?
huh?
Have you ever done that?
Yeah. She's a successful business owner, possibly. This is just an example. And like, okay, you a rapper and I love you and I'm support your dream, but I do see you as a real estate investor. So I'll get this to start. Like, now I might like, even though he's not interested in it, but because you still want him to be in that field, like you do things like it's like giving you. It's like I don't mess with boots, but you trying to change my style by buying me boots for Christmas.
Yeah, I see what you're saying.
So it's
kinda-
like
Force feeding.
Yeah, it's
she's
like
kind of trying to guide him into what she thinks her
Yeah.
vision for him is, instead
Like-
of letting him be himself.
yeah, you pushing your will on me.
Yeah.
I don't know. It could be that too.
No, I think that was a good one, Gus.
No, that's a good one.
That's definitely a good one. Have you ever been in that situation to where you've been with somebody and you felt like they were trying to impress, have put their vision on your life instead of just letting you be you?
Yeah.
How did you
All my
handle that?
life I had to fight.
Okay, Oprah.
I mean, I remembered. It was just like at one moment I looked at what I was wearing, and I was like, I don't think.
You should have listened to her. You should have listened to her with the clothes, brother.
Huh?
This man said he looked at what he's wearing. What were you wearing, Gus?
Please.
I was trying to explain, but I don't want to explain no more.
Why not?
Can we move on?
What were you wearing?
I was wearing.
Wearing a thong.
I really was.
Wait, what?
I was wearing Speedos.
See, told you.
Lying all in the crack.
Hey yo.
I ain't want to say that. See, listen. When you've been married for about 30 to 40 years.
All right, man.
All right, so I want to ask you this now. I'm going to ask you this, guys, now. All right, so traditionally, men buy women houses, right? like I want to buy you a house.
Mm-hmm.
Traditionally,
That's the thing.
Kyrie about to ask for
traditionally,
the facts.
that's traditionally like I want my man to buy me. Even women would say like I want you to buy me a house.
Yeah.
Nowadays, women are now buying the cribs,
Mm-hmm.
obviously from that clip, which will bring us to the main topic, which is
Bro, we just getting to the main topic.
I thought we was kind of there already.
women
No, you want to know why we weren't there? Because we separated this topic.
taking charge.
We're already at an hour, just so y'all know.
We are? Oh shit.
All right.
Nothing.
So we talking about the main topic is basically women taking the lead, women taking charge. So in this case, the question is, how would y'all feel about your lady buying you guys a crib?
I would love it.
Buy me a crib,
Facts.
baby.
Facts. Buy me a rental property.
Take lead.
No, I'm talking about buying you a crib. Like, this is our house. Like, I'm buying it.
Buy the crib.
Oh, thank you.
Buy it.
Thank you.
What about
What
you,
it-
Kyrie? You know, Kyrie definitely gonna be like, nigga, please, please buy me the house,
By
nigga.
all means, do it.
Why do you think? Why do you
Yeah, I'm
think?
like, how can I help? Shit.
Do you want to be like, where do I sign? Like, where do I
What you
sign?
need me to do?
Facts.
Why do you think some men would have a problem with someone buying?
Ego?
But what is
Boom.
it about?
Ego.
Yeah.
EGO.
The male
Capital
ego.
EG.
They say men are more
wanna
sensitive
elaborate
than
on that?
women. That's what they would say. So it's like if I was an insecure, if I had a big ego and I had a big image of myself and I seen myself buying my lady, my love, a house, and then my lady turns around and buys me a house, I gotta throw that damn view away. Then it's like I could look at myself like, damn, like, am I inferior to my lady? Even though it's not even about that, but that's how I could think.
Or you like, you know what? Fuck that. I'm buying 2 cars for us.
And what if she do it?
No, that's a problem.
Like every time you in this shit, like you trying to one up your girl, and that's unhealthy. That's toxic. But that's the male ego. The male ego is like you masculine, you this and that.
Is
You
it
know,
toxic to want to match her energy?
Oh no, it's not toxic to match. It's toxic if
You
it's
think
like,
one and up is toxic? If you saying you're trying to one up your girl?
it's one and up is toxic if you feel bad that she's ahead of you. If it's hurting you that she's ahead of you, if you can't
it's
sleep
hurting
at
you.
I
night,
got you.
If it's
If
hurting
you need
you.
to satisfy yourself to make yourself feel better by one upping her, then it's a problem because you don't feel good if she does what she did. So you
What,
in turn
nigga?
have to do it to the next level to be like, I'm satisfied.
Facts. You
now.
shouldn't be in competition with wifey. That should not be a thing. But I will say this
I
though.
think there should be competition.
I
Really?
think so too. I think it's
Yeah.
healthy.
Yeah,
Competition?
In what ways?
competition.
and how?
Yeah.
Like, listen, like, you know, I don't know. I'm a competitive person.
Shit.
I feel like when you're being competitive, it pushes you to limits that you wouldn't have reached at that certain time. So it's like, if I see that she getting up and doing this and grinding, I'm like, fuck, I bet I got, you know, I'm falling
get to
behind.
that
Let me
shit,
do my shit too.
Yeah.
Like let me try to match her energy or surpass her energy, right? And if she got a competitive spirit, she'll be like, oh shit, let me catch up. So it's like a game. It's like y'all both moving forward together.
Right.
It's
but
only
not,
toxic.
It's not competing with each
It's
other.
toxic. I'm gonna tell you why when it gets toxic. It
Jealousy.
gets toxic when somebody gets jealous, or it gets toxic when someone starts to rub their success in the other's face.
That's true. Yeah.
Oh, they try.
Nigga,
They
where
start
your
to glow.
job at?
Nigga, you ain't shit. Nigga,
I
I pay
make
the
this
bills.
much
Yeah, when you say I did this, you,
Where your job at?
Nigga, you on top tonight.
Lift your legs up, nigga. Take this pussy, nigga.
Bye.
I will say though, I've been in situations to where women will get me something and it's a gift or like they buy something, but once we get into some type of disagreement, it becomes their shit. So like, I bought this house. I bought you a house, babe. But once you guys break up, this my house.
That's why you should date somebody for more than a year before you. You
I-
don't
please
know
buy
what it's
Austin's-
like when they buy you something small and they be like, "Well, I got you." Oh, really? So if we was in year 2, and you know, this is how you imagine.
chapter 3.
Pay attention to the
Austin's,
small signs.
But you-
year-long
but you-
dating.
Can I say this
cycle.
though? Do you tell
Buy it,
women?
it's on Amazon.
Would you tell a girl that it's a year before you make it official?
No,
Oh, okay. Because then they could just wait till.
I just tell them I'm not
Word.
rushing.
Oh, okay.
I mean, after they watch this podcast, well, he's married, so all right. Moving forward, how do y'all feel? How do you find like women taking the lead? Is that attractive to you guys? Do y'all like when women take the lead?
No.
Okay.
It depends.
Why not?
It depends.
Depends.
I like a woman that's confident.
All right, so tell
I love
and
confidence.
and has leadership.
I love
Okay.
confidence.
You don't like a woman that has leadership?
I like a woman that has leadership, definitely.
he got a publicist in his head. He said he's puts with everything.
Drew.
Drew said,
I do.
I
got-
like women.
I do like a woman.
Yo, he
I
forced,
love
he
confident
forced
women.
that so hard.
Hell
just
yeah.
now.
He said, I like I like women that take the lead.
I love confident women. I love women that can take. I love leaders.
Think of it as small scale. Hey babe, I want to eat seafood tonight. I know this spot. Let's go here tonight. Boom. Instead of saying,
fine.
hey babe, you hungry? What you want to eat? Let's get something. What you want to eat? But what you want to eat? But what you want to eat?
All right, all right. What about this? Hey, we're going to the seafood spot tonight. Get dressed.
If she said
Let's
that,
go.
Oh, that's
Yeah,
sexy
he said
right
that.
there.
Oh, yeah.
Oh shit, nigga. Nigga, I'm like, it's over.
I might
That's
get
a bad
undressed.
scenario though, because I'm fine with that.
I be like, yes, daddy.
I'm fine with that too. But I was thinking like more so in.
It don't sound good, but when you really think about it in reality, it's good.
All right, so okay, but you can this can go into just like, all right, women taking the lead. That doesn't mean that she's aggressive with it. She can be very.
But what if she is aggressive with it?
Oh, that's different.
it all depends on your tempo and
Yeah.
what you like. Like if you beta or
What if it's when you're giving your opinion on something, and she's giving her. All right, so let's say the restaurant thing. Let's say you say, "Hey, baby, I really wanted to go here." She's like, "No, but we're gonna go here tonight."
I don't see that as taking lead though.
Yeah,
I mean,
it's just-
technically,
So what would
it
you
is,
call it?
though.
it's taking the lead, but it's taking the lead.
I'm trying to think of what to call it, but I don't necessarily see that as taking lead.
You can
Like
call
if
it
you
selfish.
put your opinion out there and they put their opinion, different from them saying,
She's standing her ground.
you know, coming out with it first.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Basically taking the first step, taking the first initiative to say, let's go somewhere versus countering what you say.
Yeah.
Right?
I
That's
can see
more
that.
of a battle.
Yeah.
Like you don't want somebody who's gonna battle and challenge you with everything that you're saying.
But what happens if you're in that situation and she says,
But that's not leadership, and we talking about leadership.
"No, I get that," but I'm saying, well, what would you do in that situation? If she says, if you say, "Oh, I want to go here. We're going here," and she says, "No, we're going here." What do you fall back? Or do you fall back, or do you like let her just for
Well,
that,
we
for that
eating
moment?
cereal and milk tonight.
Shit, we
Oh,
don't
so,
eat
so
her.
it's gonna be like a stalemate.
No, it's
so,
it's just like we're gonna come to agreement, but it depends on how much pushback you get in your relationship.
You
what I'm
guys,
asking you is though, but you may not come to an agreement. She is firmly standing on her ground, and you have
Compromise.
to pick or choose whether or not if this is worth it this time. You let her have this one, or you just keep standing your ground.
All right,
And nobody eating.
let me throw this in there. So let's say,
Pause.
hey babe, she telling you, hey babe, we going out tonight.
We don't want you throwing out.
We going out tonight. I bought you an outfit. I laid it out for you on the bed. Put it on. We're going to this restaurant. We're going here, there, and there. Is that a problem?
no.
That's
If
not a
she
problem.
said that to me.
Yeah.
You were talking the wrong guy. Go ahead.
I don't
I'm
know.
with it.
I
I'm
want
with it.
to. I want to discuss this.
I'm
Like,
with
I
it.
want to talk about this.
All right, let me.
Once in a while is cool, but don't do that. Like
You
if
can't
that's
do that every
if that's
trip.
a common thing where you're just telling me what to do and when to do it. I don't like that.
That's why I want to ask you guys. 'Cause y'all both said it depends, right?
Yeah.
You said it depends.
Yeah.
All right, so let's talk about like let's get into that. Why does it depend? Like what would make it a turn off? What would make it like, nah, I'm not with this?
So like what Drew was saying, if she's doing it all the time and doesn't give you a chance to
Make a decision.
be a leader as well, right? If she's trying to be controlling with leadership,
Yeah.
that's when it really depends. It's like, hey, you're trying to control everything in our relationship. I want to, when you try to make, decisions to be a leader in your relationship as well, I feel like it could be shared. If you feel like it's not being shared, then it's a problem.
Yeah. I think there's certain things that women are better at leading at. Like, for example, we talk about this many a times, but when you at a restaurant and you eating your food and you order something, but that's not really what you wanted, your girl's the best person to be like, no, take this back. Like, I feel like most guys are like, just gonna take it. I know I'm just, here we go.
I ain't taking it. I gotta pay for that, and that shit is wrong. Sir, this is not what I ordered. Sorry.
But what I'm saying is, I
Nah,
think
get your
it
point,
should,
though,
yeah,
yeah.
it should be a balance. It shouldn't be like one person is just the leader, and there should be certain things like maybe she's good at leading the household. Maybe she's good at leading
The business.
the business.
That's a fact.
Maybe she's good at the finances, and you good at. Maybe I'm good at just leading when it comes to I don't know, like it's just balance. There shouldn't be one person overpowering everything in a relationship.
That's a fact.
So if she leaves, are you still a man? Some people wouldn't think that.
I would hope so.
Some people wouldn't think that. Some people,
I would hope.
some men would like, they really feel really insecure about a woman telling them what to do.
I mean, I would hope my.
That is
penis
a
still
trigger.
intact.
That is a small trigger for me though. I don't like being told what to do sometimes. So like, if my girl tells me to do something, even it could be good advice. I'm still like, don't tell me what to do. You know, like
Yeah, I feel like we all have that natural. Cause I'd go through the same shit. I'd be like,
you give
like
a
it's
look.
just like you ain't got to tell me to do that. Like I know. Like
So is it a problem if she just comes out and just gives you the advice, or is it a problem if you ask her for the advice and she gives it to you, like tells you like you should do this? Like when is it okay in that situation?
It's never a problem if you're giving me advice. If you're giving me advice, I'm fine with that.
But the
It's a
advice-
problem. It's a problem when you telling me, all right, you're gonna do this.
I know, but I'm saying in a situation, let's say you said, I have a problem with X, Y, Z, and she says, you're gonna do that. How would you feel?
I would feel some type of way.
But now let's say, so like I'm saying, like unsolicited advice. Let's say you're just venting and you didn't even ask for her opinion and she just gives it to you. That would be a problem as well at the same time.
If I'm venting and she gives me her opinion, that's different.
No, like she tells you like, yo, you're gonna do this in that same way.
Telling me what I'm gonna do,
No matter what,
no matter what, I don't like that. Like I would rather you say, I think you should, like word it differently. Say, hey, I think you should go this route.
I feel like if I come to you, if I come to you and you say I should do this, I still have a choice no matter what to do it or not. I'm not gonna be offended.
Right.
I'm gonna be like, all right, well maybe you might have a point. Then it's up to me to be like, if I want to do it, I want to do it. If I don't gotta do it, I ain't gotta do it. I ain't gonna get me mad.
Absolutely.
Yep.
But if someone tells you you're gonna do something, it don't make you. I know you're gonna do what you want to do regardless.
Yep.
But you don't feel no type of way. It's the same thing as if
No,
they go like,
it triggers.
My only problem is if I'm venting and you like I didn't ask you for your opinion and you just say, yo, do that. Then I'll be like, no, this is not that type of convo. But if I solely come
This
to
not
you,
that type of convo.
at that point I'm opening up doors for you to just give or say however you feel. So at that point I can't take offense.
Yeah.
I just at the end of the day I'm not gonna do it if I don't want to do it.
Yeah.
How do y'all feel? Just to ask this question, how do y'all feel when because it sounds like real fast. It sounds like when you want advice, it's like only you want advice only when you ask for it. But if they like, yo, do this, like, yo, you're obviously bad right now. Like you're doing the wrong thing, so you should do it this way. And because you didn't ask for that opinion or that advice, you're taking it like, yo, shut up.
No, I think okay, in a sense, yeah. When it comes to like telling me what to do, like
Don't tell me what to do.
I feel like it's different if you're just like giving me unsolicited, like you're gonna do this, you're gonna do that. Like I feel like it comes off at a different way than like me coming up to you. Like I don't mind, no matter what, I don't mind you telling me what to do, but at that I'm gonna take it a different way when you just give me unsolicited advice when I'm clearly just venting to you.
What
I think you should give the person room to. You should always give the person room to make their own decision. Even if you're giving advice,
Yes,
you should
I agree with
always
that.
you should
I
always
agree
give
with that.
advice, but say, hey, listen, this is my advice, but you should do whatever you feel like is comfortable with what you're doing. But this is my advice to you.
Some people have a problem when they give you advice and you don't do what they say.
Exactly.
And I always tell people, I say, yo,
I have a problem with
I
that.
have that
I know
problem.
plenty of people who have that problem, and I tell them like, listen, like when people come to me for advice, I don't get mad if they don't do it because I'm saying you're gonna do what you want.
Yeah.
All I can do is give you words of what I think you should do. I could be wrong, so it all depends on what you think, and as long as you took my opinion in consideration, then that's fine. But people get mad at me like, oh, I told you to do this. Don't come to me like.
I got some
can understand
fire
if it's, like,
advice.
if it's consecutive mistakes, if I keep
You
making
do
the
give
same
because you
mistakes.
give alright advice.
So
Austin.
I asked. This was a question I had.
You guys in them live.
This is what I had a question like this a couple of episodes ago where it was just like if you're in a relationship and you know you give good advice, if that person doesn't take it, like how do you feel? Do you stop giving advice?
Yes.
Do you take that personal, or do you see it as well? She's an individual
Like if I
that
keep
still needs to. She's an individual and she still needs to learn things her own way. Like I'm not gonna take it personal because at the end of the day, she can make her own decisions. Like, even though I told her everything that was going to happen, and everything that I said
happens.
Like, should you still get mad, or you can say, you know what, like, you know.
No, that's a
attest to
lesson.
that.
That's
Yeah,
a
go ahead.
lesson that she got to learn. Like, if I'm giving you the advice, like, if everything that I said was gonna happen, and you chose to learn the hard way, that's on you.
So you don't feel offended by it?
No, I can't, because as an adult, I can understand if it's a kid. I'm like, yo, come on, like, you know what I'm saying, I explained this to you mad times. But as an adult, if I gave you, like, if I let you know the blueprint, basically, if I let you know what was going to happen, how it was going to happen, and you continue to follow the same path you was on, that's on you.
I feel like it becomes a problem when people keep asking for the same advice.
That's what I was gonna
That's when
say.
it's a problem. It's like, yo, this is your third time asking me.
That's
At
what I
this
was gonna
point,
say.
it's like you're not gonna listen. Just tell me if you want to vent. That's it.
Yeah, that's when it becomes
Mm-hmm.
offensive. When you ask me for advice, I give you my advice, you do the opposite, and you see what happens, and you come back to me for advice. Then I'm like, yo, don't ask me for shit no more.
Yeah.
Like, I gave you advice already. That's it. Don't ask me. Don't ask me about your ain't shit nigga, about what he do and
Yeah,
all that.
exactly.
Like, don't ask me none of that. I
That's a
don't
fact.
have
He
no
said
more advice for
this.
you.
You got something?
I have zero advice for you.
I was gonna say.
I cut you off.
Huh?
I cut you off.
Nah.
Oh.
Nah, y'all kind of covered what I was saying, so it's good.
Yeah. Just sit back.
Teamwork.
Yah Mans and Them
All
live.
right, if we going back, oh, you was gonna say something?
No, I was doing an air dab, but
Oh.
you missed it. It's alright. It's too
Oh,
late.
my bad. Nah, I was gonna say, if we going back into women taking the lead, right?
I like that.
There's certain things I guess we all feel like, when it comes to gifts or her giving us something, women giving us something, it's not a big deal. But what about taking lead in the bedroom?
I love that.
I enjoy it.
I love that.
How much lead we talking?
Yeah, that's a good question.
I mean, I could do with a little bit of lead.
Let me give you the scenario, right? She put the rose petals on the bed. She lights some candles. You get home, you smell it's all dim and dark. She says, "Babe, I'm in the bedroom." You go in the bedroom.
I'm
You
close my
walk
eyes.
in. You see the candles. You see the rose petals. She laying on the bed. She like, "Babe, lay down." You like, "All right." You lay down. No, you take your clothes off. You lay down.
We having a baby.
Wait,
And
did
then
you take a shower
listen.
You take a shower first before you jump in your bed?
And then
I guess
she.
not.
And then
You dirty.
After you got on the damn subway,
You gave her that
it's
work dick.
coronavirus everywhere. You can't take a
Give her that
You gave
corona
her that
dick.
work dick.
All
right, you took a shower. You took a shower.
cool.
You come back. You nice and clean.
She had the shower ready for you.
You lay.
Oh, you can wipe your shit with a Lysol wipe. It's still the same thing.
You look like a baby white.
This
ass.
nigga's filthy. You look like wipe your dick with a Clorox wipe. Nigga, you dirty.
Never have I ever met a nigga say, "Yeah, I use some baby wipes before I have sex." Don't do that again. Don't do that again.
What you got to say?
So she lay you down, and she says, "Close your eyes." You close your eyes. She take both your legs and put them behind your head.
All right,
Whoa.
She take both your heads. She put them.
Wait, hold on. What?
She tells you close your eyes. She takes both your legs and puts them behind your head,
Facts.
and she eat your ass. Is it a problem?
Yes,
Why?
because I don't like that. I don't want any parts of that. I feel like that's definitely a big argument waiting to happen right then and there.
Shit, like
I don't judge anybody though.
Listen, baby, you can drive the car, but you can't. You
can't
gotta
motorboat.
follow my GPS. You can't be just
I
ain't no
don't judge
shortcuts.
anybody though.
So then y'all don't like.
You
women
can drive the
taking-
car, but don't open the truck.
There's certain things you
Get it?
wouldn't like with the woman taking. Now, if you wanted to try something new with your girl, are you gonna ask her? Or are you just gonna do it?
I feel like you might be right. There are some new things, but I'm gonna know the boundaries before I even test it. Like I'm gonna ask her, like, what are the things that you would never want me to do?
But you ain't never
Before-
tried nothing like
before.
just spontaneous? Like,
I'm not eating her ass out.
I'm just
What?
saying
I'm
something
not
that
eating her ass out.
something that you're interested in, and you're like, I'm gonna try it.
How do you come across that, like doing that with somebody who you don't know if they, like, let's say you do eat ass, right? How do you?
I don't, guys.
How
I
do
don't.
you introduce
I don't.
to somebody that you don't know if they got their ass eaten before?
I wouldn't know because I don't eat ass, so I don't know how to go about that.
Hypothetically speaking,
you breathe on it.
What?
Wait, what? He grieve on it? Oh, you said breathe on it. Wow.
Look at that.
So you saying you blow on it before you do it?
You blow. I don't do it, but this
Do the
is
whistle?
my-
You whistle in there?
I would think.
Wait,
that,
so wait, what you do first? So
Whistle?
I would think.
That's how you know
I
if you
would
like
think.
it?
I would think. Whoa, wait, what?
This nigga.
I would think. I would think that if you are a booty eater and
I hope she took a shower.
you don't know if your girl, if you don't know if the girl that you was messing with, was into all that, like you down there just to see if she with it, you just see what she do.
Nigga, were you blowing her ass? The fuck? She got a balloon.
She
I swear Gus did that before. Nah, I never heard no shit like this before.
if she react to it, do you know what I'm saying? Like if she like, if she like, yo, go ahead, do that, then you good.
My theory is if you got something new to do, you do it. You just do it and you try it. And
So
you
what
see
would
how
you
it
say?
hell
Nah,
no.
How would you-
If you want
to
to go on a new,
Time out.
if
I'm
you
gonna
wanna-
put it this
So
way.
when she ready to eat your ass and she just do it.
I'm gonna say, hey.
It's too late though. It's too late. She the tip of her tongue already in.
That's
nigga.
fine, but I'm
You
gonna
changed already.
Wait, she was
You
going to eat
changed.
your ass without you taking a shower?
This nigga
a
still on
ride
the
or-
shower shit.
That's a ride or die,
She
nigga.
already 2 licks in for you
That's
to
a
be like,
ride or die.
hey.
Y'all ain't never got head with the musty dick.
what?
Y'all ain't never got head with the musty dick.
Nah, I got respect for her mouth and my penis. So.
Yeah. I ain't never
I think
got
I'll tell her,
head with the musty
I need
dick
to take a
before.
shower, and if she's with it, then hey, that's your problem.
That's your problem.
Yeah.
Shit.
Nah,
So y'all got head with the musty dick before.
Yeah, I believe so. I can't remember a specific.
Right
time.
after playing ball.
Word. Shut. Ooh, baby, it's like a salty flavor. Yeah.
If my girl musty, she gotta go in the shower. I don't do that shit.
Facts. That's a
You gotta
fact.
take a shower.
You gotta go down. You gotta put a pillow over it.
Even if
before
you walk to the store, you gotta come back. You gotta take a shower.
So, like I was saying, I'm gonna put it this way: not everybody that you
fornicate.
encounter, fornicate with, whatever the case may be, is supposed to get the same energy. I'll put it that way. So, if that's my wife, right?
That's my wife.
If that's my wife, and we try some things, that's between me and my wife. But don't think some random is gonna get the same energy a wife would get.
I would say like taking the lead. In taking the lead in the bedroom. Women taking the lead in the bedroom. My girl taking the lead in the bedroom. I'm with it. All except no booty play. And don't do no pain shit. Like don't.
You're not going to get your
Nah,
handcuffs?
I don't trust that. I got I'm
No
paranoid.
bondage?
Nah, cause she may look under my bed,
password?
see my money box.
Any of y'all
and
been
leave.
handcuffed before?
Yes.
I'm not with
By
that.
the
No,
police.
I don't know. Whoa, wow, what kind of role play you was doing?
Mrs. Officer.
I wouldn't
Remember
be
that
against
show? He
handcuffs.
did say he
I
wanted
wouldn't
to
be
go
against
to when he wanted to go to jail.
Imagine you in jail. Shit, just you and your mans. It's dark.
That's not what I said.
That's what you said.
That's
nigga.
not what I
You
said.
ever had that fantasy, that jail fantasy? That's what you said. That's exactly what you said.
All right, let me end it.
Okay.
Let me end it with this. Do y'all feel like? What do y'all feel about the stigma around women who are successful within their careers or within their life in general, and they're single? Do y'all feel like, and the whole idea of sometimes men will look at them and say like, if you're successful in the workplace, a lot of times they'll be labeled as like bitches. Like a woman who who is authoritative and takes leadership is not seen as how a man is if he takes leadership, even if she's killing shit. Like
agree.
even if she's bossing up, everything's running smooth. She's just telling she's telling her employees what to do. How do y'all feel about women in the workplace being successful and being bosses, but not getting the respect that they deserve?
I would say a good 3/4 of my jobs, I've had bosses that were women who hired me.
Yeah.
So like,
What are you saying?
so what I'm saying is, I think
Are they bitches?
I think they make some really good leaders because sometimes they can be very, very more empathetic. I shouldn't say this is true, but more than male leaders in certain situations. But like they can be firm as well when it comes to business related stuff. I don't have a problem with it, But I do think I've been in a situation where I've had an ex coworker who complained a lot about our old boss because she was a woman, and I'm like, why do you like? What's the problem? He's like, oh, she's always bitching. He's like, I don't know how I feel about like reporting to a woman like as a boss. I'm like, well, what does it change anything? Like she's still a leader in the aspect.
Yeah,
They just didn't like it. It wasn't something that they're used to, so they were just like they were having like a lot of issues dealing with it.
I don't have
Ultimately got fired.
I don't stupid. I don't have a problem with like my boss being a woman, or I don't have a problem with my boss being a woman, or boss being a woman or whatever. Like it doesn't intimidate me. Only time I will label you a bitch, whether you a male or a female.
Clean that one up.
Nah, whether you're a male, because males could be bitches too.
Oh yeah, of course.
Bitch ass niggas is
Bitch
yeah.
ass niggas.
Facts.
big facts.
And bitch ass bitches. You know what I mean? So,
Dog.
but the only time I feel like that I would use that, or I would have that in my head. I wouldn't say it, but in my head, I'm like, you on me right now. It would be because
Wait, what? You want me right now?
nah, you on me right now.
Oh.
Like it's like you overcompensating. Like you feel like you have to be. Maybe in some cases around, it may not be her fault. Maybe the dudes that she is giving instruction don't listen, so she has to overcompensate. That way, people do their job.
Yeah.
So that energy would make me feel like because you really trying to. You're not being yourself.
Yeah.
That's what it's like when you're not being yourself.
You're trying to be a man.
Yeah.
Like you're trying to act like a man when you should just be yourself.
Yeah. Not even to act like a
acting
man.
like
You
a
just-
man?
oh, not-
Acting like a man is like
Yeah, what is that? Because I didn't say that. That was you.
what I'm trying to say
It
is
sits right
there's
there.
No, I'm gonna explain
the
it.
sonic
There's a
haircut.
difference. There's a difference. You can be a woman and be a leader in your own rights, but there's certain. I feel like, damn.
Yeah,
I think I know what you're trying to say.
Yeah, we gonna clip that out.
But
I think this is what it comes down to.
okay.
A lot of people
Orange, get the mic.
are fit to be leaders,
Mm-hmm.
man or woman,
Mm-hmm.
and a lot of people are not. Sometimes you get people who are not true leaders or don't know how to lead, and they're in a position where they're leading. So some people, they don't know how to. They don't know how to manage with power. So you give people power and they don't really know how to manage with power, which, leads to that leadership.
Yeah.
So it's like you may come across a female who's like great at it. She has all the qualities of a leader. And then you may come across one that's like, she don't really know what she's doing. She's not a good leader, right? Emotions get to the best of her. She's not making the best decisions. She's not, the people who are under her, she's not. All right, relax, nigga. I see it. This nigga raised his hand higher and higher. But like the same thing could happen for a guy. So there could be a guy who is a bitch ass nigga. Like he's leading, but like you ever had a manager? I hear people who have managers all the time, and it's like, oh, I can't stand my man. My manager and I hear their stories, and I'm like, wow, your manager is really not a good manager. Like it literally comes down to that. It's like, but it's easy to get those positions sometimes.
True.
Sometimes you're given a position that you're not really built for.
Can I read this comment? Ella Joella said, "I love taking the lead. It's fun, exciting, and spontaneous." Okay, that's it.
Yeah.
I agree with Austin with what you said, but I have a question for you.
No
I have a
question.
question for all you guys. The question is,
Drew asked the last question.
it relates to, it's like
sure
a sub. Let me just say it. So, you ever been in a
That's taking a
situation?
lead.
Have you ever been in a situation where your coworkers or associates called somebody a bitch? Like, yo, you're like, she a bitch, I don't like her. But you never seen that? But you didn't say it this clearly. Have you ever experienced that before? Yes?
Yes.
No?
Go ahead, bro.
Have you ever been the person that called the person a bitch? And then they was like, nah, you wild.
Yeah.
In my head,
Yes.
I definitely called.
There's
them.
supervisors in my job who I personally don't think they're fit to be supervisors, but my colleagues, they didn't have the same issues that I had. Situations are different among people. Sometimes people handle situations different. Like I said, some people handle situations over emotion, right? Maybe this emotional situation on me didn't happen to the person, but it did happen.
It's crazy. Your boss just may not like you. And it's simple as that.
Listen, if it's a girl and I don't like you, you a bitch. If it's a guy and I don't like you, you a dick. That's it.
No, you a bitch ass nigga.
At the end of the day, it's all about bitches and dicks.
That's it.
It's all
If you
about
a dick
bitches
as a
and
boss,
Why can't she be a dick as a boss too?
no, she's just no.
What's the difference?
What if she's a dyke?
That's my preference. I
What-
call men dicks, and
What if she's a
never mind.
dyke? what,
Tell us, Drew.
what if she's
Why
a
do you do
dyke?
that?
Tell
What if
us,
she's a
Drew.
dyke?
Tell us,
Yeah, that's a hard one right there.
I've never met a dyke that I didn't like. They all mad cool.
Wait, so you met females that you didn't like?
Of course, all the time.
So you telling me
Can we end the show? Can we
you're
end
gonna
the
get
show?
canceled? You just finished watching Yah Mans and Them live. Thank you for everybody who joined the group chat. Every Wednesday we are live here at 9 p.m. Shake, take the mic.
What, nigga? What are you talking about?
I'm doing my part of the show, bro.
You have a part? You've been quiet this whole time?
First of all, I said some stuff, but thanks. All right, so y'all know what to do. Follow your man's.
Sorry about that. Because what if they trying to fight you? Like, you know what you mean? Because we were just talking about taking the lead. Now you leading them.
All right, y'all know what to do, but if you don't know what to do, you can follow us at Yah Mans and Them Live everywhere: Twitter, Instagram, Facebook. What else we got?
Twitter,
I said Twitter.
Instagram, Twitter, YouTube.
YouTube.
Gmail.
Yes, please email us. if you
Email
have any
us
topics.
at yahmansandthemlive@gmail.com. This is my part, Kyrie. Thank you. If you have any questions or concerns at send it to at yahmansandthemlive@gmail.com. Once again, hit us up on Instagram at yahmansandthemlive. We have clips. YouTube will be having clips soon, and yeah.
It's Yah Mans and Them live. I'm your man's Gus the Third.
I'm your man's Bello.
I'm your man's Austin Felix.
I'm your man's Kyrie.
And I'm your man Shakespeare.
And this is Yah Mans and Them
Hi,
live.
guys.
Hi guys.
We getting off.
Yes.
Getting off this.
Come and kick it with the coolest young man you can sit in. Going through some shit will get you right. Come and listen. Y'all ain't messing with the starting five. Who you kidding? Yeah, it's your mans and them. It's your mans and them. Ladies, you can pull up. We could talk, give advice. Fellas, we could laugh. We could joke about life. Gus, Shake, Kyrie, Bella, Austin, get it right. Yeah, it's your mans and them. It's your mans and them. Come and kick it with the coolest young man you can sit in. Going through some shit will get you right. Come and listen. Y'all ain't messing with the starting five. Who you kidding? Yeah, it's your mans and them. It's your mans and them. Ladies, you can pull up. We could talk, give advice. Fellas, we could laugh. We could joke about life. Gus, Shake, Kyrie, Bella, Austin, get it right. Yeah, it's your mans and them. It's your mans and them. Come and kick it with the